The angels have an important message for you today, one that will shift your understanding of everything. Have you ever wondered why certain people enter your life so unexpectedly, with such intensity that it feels almost destined? These encounters are not random. The universe orchestrates every meeting, aligning energies and souls for a higher purpose. When you met this person, it wasn't by chance. It was a moment pre-written in the divine plan, a moment that held the power to awaken something deep within both of you. From the very first interaction, there was an undeniable connection, an unspoken familiarity, as if your souls recognized each other from another time. Perhaps it was a glance, a conversation, or simply the energy they carried. Whatever it was, it stirred something within you. It wasn't just about attraction or common interests. It was a pull stronger than logic, something beyond explanation. You may have felt an instant spark, a rush of emotions that made no sense, yet felt more real than anything before. This connection was never ordinary. Every detail, the way you met, the circumstances that brought you together, and the emotions that surfaced, was guided by divine hands. There are no coincidences when it comes to soul connections. God places certain people in our lives to teach us, to challenge us, and to awaken us to something greater than ourselves. Whether you realized it or not, the moment your paths crossed, a shift occurred. Something deep inside you was activated, and at the same time, something within them awakened too. If you believe in God and His miracles, take a moment to like this video. Let's spread His word together. Don't forget to subscribe for daily messages of faith, hope, and divine blessings. Stay connected to His guidance. Though the connection may have felt effortless in the beginning, it carried a purpose far beyond what either of you could have anticipated. You were brought into each other's lives to serve as mirrors, reflecting the hidden parts of yourselves that needed healing. Sometimes, such connections feel overwhelming because they reveal truths we are not always ready to face. But even in the chaos, there is divine order. Even in the uncertainty, there is a higher reason. This person was not just another chapter in your life. They were a turning point. You were meant to meet them because your souls had work to do together. Whether it was to help them heal, to help you understand yourself on a deeper level, or to shift the course of your journey, this encounter held significance. No matter how brief or long, how easy or difficult, the connection served a divine purpose, one that neither of you could ignore. Sometimes these divinely aligned encounters bring an intensity that feels almost too much to handle. The emotions can be overwhelming, the connection too strong to comprehend. You might have questioned why this person came into your life, why the bond felt so deep, and why you couldn't simply walk away. That's because this was never meant to be a fleeting experience. It was meant to leave an imprint on your soul, a mark that time and distance could never erase. If this message touched your heart, send a super thanks to show your gratitude. Every support helps us bring more divine messages to you. Even if circumstances changed, even if life pulled you apart, the impact remained. That's the thing about soul-aligned connections. Once they enter your life, they never truly leave. Their energy lingers, their presence is felt in unexpected ways, and their influence continues to shape your path. The angels want you to understand that nothing about this was random. The universe placed them in your life with divine precision, ensuring that the timing and experience would unfold exactly as it needed to. Now, as you reflect on this connection, know that it was always meant to happen. There was never a mistake in meeting them, never a wrong turn in crossing paths. Whether the journey was smooth or filled with challenges, it was divinely orchestrated to awaken something within you. The angels are reminding you that this was a part of your soul's evolution, a sacred encounter that changed the course of your life in ways you may not even fully understand yet. This connection was never just about meeting someone special. It was about awakening. From the moment you crossed paths, something deep within both of you stirred. It wasn't just emotions. It was a shift, a realization, a force beyond your control. This person triggered something in you, and whether they realized it or not, you triggered something in them too. The bond you shared was never ordinary, because it carried a purpose beyond the surface. It was a meeting of two souls who were meant to challenge, heal, and transform each other in ways neither of you expected. At first, everything might have felt natural, effortless, as if the universe aligned perfectly to bring you together. But as time passed, things began to change. This connection was not just about joy and excitement. It was about reflection, about confronting the deepest parts of yourselves. For them, it may have been overwhelming. They may not have been ready to face the emotions that surfaced, the truths that could no longer be ignored. So they pulled away. They resisted. They acted as if nothing had changed. But deep down, something had shifted. And no matter how much they tried to suppress it, they felt it. Your super thanks is not just a donation. It's a seed of faith. Let's honor God together through giving. You might have questioned why they distanced themselves, why they hesitated when the connection was so strong. The angels want you to understand that it wasn't because they didn't care, it was because they weren't ready. You awakened parts of them that had been buried, fears they had avoided, wounds they had yet to heal. Your presence made them see themselves more clearly, and that kind of realization is not always easy to accept. Instead of embracing it, they may have run. Instead of acknowledging their feelings, they may have convinced themselves it was nothing. But the truth remains, you changed them. Even in silence, even in distance, the bond never faded. Your energy stayed with them, lingering in their thoughts, in their dreams, in the moments when they least expected it. They may have tried to move forward, to distract themselves, but nothing could truly replace what you shared. No matter where they went or who they met, nothing felt the same. Because this connection wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. It was divine. And divine connections cannot be erased. As much as they were learning from you, you were also learning from them. They taught you about patience, about resilience, about the depth of your own love. They challenged you to see your worth, to recognize that your love was never too much. Even in the moments when you felt unheard, when you questioned if they ever truly cared, the angels were guiding you to understand that this journey was not just about them. It was about you too. You needed to see your own strength, your own ability to love without fear, and to trust in the divine plan, even when it didn't make sense. Type Amen if you believe God is working in your life. Let the world see your faith. There were moments when you may have felt abandoned, when you wondered if everything you felt was one-sided. But the angels assure you, it was never just you. They felt it too. They just didn't know how to handle it. Some souls take longer to accept the truth, to embrace what is meant for them. But just because they struggled doesn't mean they didn't care. The depth of your connection was undeniable, and no amount of avoidance could change that. Now, they are beginning to see things differently. They are starting to realize what they almost lost, what they tried to ignore. The truth is becoming clearer to them. The love they felt, the way you impacted their life, the way no one else has ever made them feel. They are reflecting, understanding, and slowly opening their heart to the reality they once tried to push away. The angels are working behind the scenes, guiding them toward this realization, allowing them to see what has been there all along. This connection was never just about romance or companionship. It was about transformation. It was about breaking old patterns, healing past wounds, and awakening to a deeper truth. The angels want you to know that everything happened as it was meant to. Every challenge, every distance, every unanswered question, it all served a purpose. Because only through struggle do we truly grow. Only through separation do we truly understand the value of what we once had. And now, the shift is happening. The realization is settling in, and soon the choice will have to be made. This message was meant for you. Don't ignore it. Like, subscribe, and support if you trust in His plan. Someone watching right now is about to receive a miracle. Could it be you? Show your faith with a super thanks. The time of waiting is coming to an end. The angels have been guiding this connection, aligning every event, every thought, and every emotion to bring you both to this moment. A choice is about to be made, one that will change everything. This journey has never been about mere chance. It has always been part of a divine plan. You were never forgotten, never abandoned. Even when it seemed like nothing was happening, the universe was working behind the scenes, preparing both of you for what is to come. Now the question is, are you ready? Are you ready to receive the love that has always been meant for you? This reunion is not just about coming back together, it is about coming back transformed. Both of you have changed, grown, and evolved. The struggles, the distance, the unanswered questions, they were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. The love that is returning is not the same as before. It is deeper, stronger, and more real than ever. The angels want you to understand that this time, things will be different. This time, the connection will not be built on fear or uncertainty, but on truth, clarity, and a love that is ready to be fully embraced. If you want to see more of these messages, help us keep going. Your super thanks keeps this ministry alive. In the past, fear held this connection back. Fear of vulnerability, fear of loss, fear of confronting emotions too intense to handle. But those fears are now dissolving. The divine has been working through both of you, removing obstacles, healing wounds, and opening hearts. The person you have been waiting for is beginning to understand what you have known all along, that this love is rare, sacred, and irreplaceable. They can no longer deny what they feel, and soon they will be faced with the decision to step into this love fully, or let it slip away forever. But this isn't just about them, it's about you too. Are you ready to receive the love you have been waiting for? Have you released the doubts, the fears, and the pain of the past? The angels are asking you to open your heart, to trust in divine timing, and to embrace what is coming without hesitation. This connection has always been meant for you, but the universe will only bring it back when both of you are truly ready. There is no more space for uncertainty, no more room for hesitation. This is the moment where everything aligns. When this person returns, you will feel it deep in your soul. There will be no more questioning, no more wondering if they truly care. You will know. You will feel it in the way they look at you, in the energy they bring, in the words they say without speaking. Love like this doesn't fade. It only grows stronger with time. The angels have been preparing both of you for this moment, ensuring that when you come together again, it will be right. It will be whole. It will be exactly as it was always meant to be. This is your chance to give back. If God has been good to you, let Him know through your support. Faith without action is incomplete. If you truly believe, don't just watch. Engage, support, and give. Take a deep breath and feel the shift happening within you. Can you sense it? The love between you has never disappeared. It has only been waiting for the right time to be revealed. The angels are clearing the path, ensuring that nothing stands in the way. All of the pain, the longing, the sleepless nights, they were not in vain. Every moment has been leading to this, and now the universe is asking you to trust. Trust that what is meant for you will always find its way back. Trust that this love is real. Trust that the reunion you have been waiting for is closer than you think. This love was never about temporary happiness. It was never meant to be fleeting. It was written in the stars, bound by something greater than the physical world. The angels have been guiding you toward this moment, watching over you, ensuring that when this love returns, It will be everything you have ever dreamed of, and more. You are stepping into a new chapter, one where love is no longer about waiting. It is about receiving. No more doubts, no more questions. Only certainty in what has always been yours. So now, the angels ask you one final time. Are you ready? Ready to trust, to believe, to open your heart to the love that has been waiting for you all along? If you are, say it out loud. Write it down. Let the universe hear your faith. Let the angels see your trust, because the time is now. The love that was always meant for you is returning, and this time, it is here to stay. The Lord sees your heart. Super thanks is a way to express gratitude for all He has done. You are not here by accident. If you feel the power of this message, respond by subscribing and sharing.